So I'm going to take a look at your code right here. Okay.
Yeah, the biggest problem I had was setting the in the text box, trying to make it start with the 0.
Okay.
And I don't know why I put this like this, and somehow by putting this over here, it made it that there was a 0. I don't know why.
Okay. Why? Because on the first line where we wrote initial value equals int textbox1 dot text. At this
Uh-huh.
point, textbox1 dot text is empty, and in Flash, when you convert an empty string into an integer, it gives the value 0. And then after that, you put the value 0 into, you convert it into a string, and you put that value, that string, into textbox1 dot text. You could
Oh.
have just written textbox1 dot text equals les guillemets 0.
Like this.
No,
Whoops.
what is a guillemet? Like
Uh,
apostrophe?
like this. Wait,
The double one. The double one.
something's wrong
Like
with my.
shift two.
Like that.
Yeah. How do you call that?
Uh, quotes.
Quotes. Yeah, between quotes. So 0. That's a no. I think. Yeah, 0 between quotes. And okay, I don't tell that to you yesterday, but everything in quotes are strings. I think that you knew that.
Yeah, but now I don't know why. I think I already tried that, but now it's set to 0. But whenever I click, nothing happens.
Okay, show me your code when that is called when you click on a ball.
Okay. It's over all this.
Okay, so you convert the text into an integer, and then you add 1. Okay, it seems okay. Okay, I will show you something. It's in Flash. You can use the console like in C Sharp with Visual Studio. You just have
Uh-huh.
to write trace. It's a method. So go in the click it function, the first one.
This one
Yeah, and just after your first line, after
here,
var click one colon int, after this one, just and
here.
yeah, press enter
Okay.
and write trace,
Trace.
ouvre la parenthèse. Yeah, and then you can write anything between those parentheses, and it will show up in the console.
Do I have to
So
put quotes?
no, if you put quotes, it will show a string. But if you write like clicks one, uh, it will show the value of clicks one because it's a variable.
Okay, so now I just run it.
Yeah,
Where's the console?
it will pop up on the just beside the timeline. So click on the blue one.
Okay,
Okay.
let me just.
Yeah. So it's wrote 0. Uh, every time you click, it writes 0. So trace is very useful to test your program. When it doesn't work, just trace some values, and then it will help you figure out what the problem is. So let's come back to your code. It seems to work. It says that the value is 0. Text, and then you say text box one dot text equals click one plus one. Okay. Um, so what you are going to do is trace the value of text box one dot text
Okay.
just after you add one.
Oh,
So
over here is good.
no, below the line text box text box one dot text equals string.
Oh,
The line. Can you just move a little bit your window on the right? Yeah. So okay. So below the line. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Line
whoops! I
67.
you trace.
Trace because we want to know what's the value of text box one dot text because
Okay,
it should work. You add one, and
but
we are sure that clicks one worth 0 at this point, and then you are doing plus one. So and you can remove the trace clicks one
okay.
because we know it's 0 always.
So let me run this and one.
So you see it's 1, but why it's written 0? I think that maybe in your program you are writing over that value at some point, like you're writing another 0.
Oh yeah. I whoops. I was trying to do something because whenever I press the red circle, uh, it would decrease the value. But once it reached zero, instead of saying -1, it would just say one.
You know why? Because we haven't embed the
Yeah, yeah.
minus symbol. Okay,
And that's why I just thought of. I put it as a string over here, but I just thought all this I did for nothing because all I had to do was embed it.
yeah, but anyway,
So like all this is useless over here
yeah,
practically.
but that is learning. I mean, it's okay. It was a
Whoops.
solution that was working. It was working.
Just put this in comments.
Oh, nice. You wrote a lot of comments. That is good.
Okay, so now since it's already embedded, I don't really need this. Let me just check if I.
Yeah, but it doesn't work anymore. Okay, and
Yeah, I put it over here.
perfect. Exactly.
Okay,
Okay.
so where did I put it? So,
So the problem right now is that it doesn't work if you just set the value at 0 at the beginning of the program, as we did. In your click it function, everything seems okay. The initial value is 0, then we are doing plus 1, and then the value is 1, so there's no problem there. Okay, I just, that line 20,
20?
run, yeah, because run is called every frame.
Oh,
So this line has to be outside of the run function, like at the beginning of your program. So it's called
like
only,
over here.
yeah, so it's called only one time at the beginning of the program.
So it's yeah, now it works because it constantly resets it to zero.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
So you were clicking, it was doing the plus one, but the instant after it was putting 0 again. So everything works, even your minus, and your trace is also working on the output box.
what happened? Okay. So I also made 4 variables here.
Yeah,
Um, two for the first ball and two for the other one.
yeah, it's perfect.
So is this good or
It
is there a
seems
way to make it
perfect.
shorter?
No, it's really perfect. X1, X1, and then you did the same for the second values for the second ball. It's really perfect. Uh, Perfect, perfect. You can't have done that better.
So yeah, everything's good.
Everything's good.
Also, a big problem I had here was this over here, object this, because I had to put like the movie clip and the button in one ball. So then I wrote button, but it wouldn't. It worked. It said it was undefined, so I had no idea why it didn't work. So then
Okay,
I found this like
okay,
where insert target path. So then it did this automatically for me. It's like I
okay,
found that useful.
okay. That is weird, but we'll look at that. So you can you show me one of your ball, like ball one?
Ball one is the blue one.
Okay, double click on it, and in it you made a button. Okay, it's okay. Uh, you have two things to understand. First of all, just return it in your code. Uh,
Okay.
oh yeah, but you have to be in scene one. You could okay. You could have just write ball one dot button one. The object this is useless.
Ball one. No,
Yeah, you can remove the object
I
this.
think I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know what I did before, but I tried something like that. It wouldn't work. I wasn't sure why.
Okay, because the path is simple. The first level is the stage. So you could have written stage dot ball one dot button one, but because the stage is like the main object that contains all other objects, you don't have to write that every time. So it's ball one that contains button one. But in fact, you're not you just you could remove the button inside of your ball. It's useless.
It's useless.
It's useless because you could just have written ball one dot add event listener and then add an event listener on the ball.
Ball one.
Just remove the button.
So even if I remove the button, it'll still work,
Yeah,
right?
because you add a click event on ball one, so the program checks if you click on the ball and not on the button which is in the ball.
Um, I yeah, the, uh, I was trying to do that before, but because I was having several problems, it wasn't working, and I thought it was because I had to put a button in it.
Yeah, I understand what, but the button serve only to for the three states, but
Yeah,
outside of that, it has no purpose.
but I think the reason because of that is because the numbers weren't showing up because I forgot to embed it.
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe. So to clean your program, we should go inside your ball and break the button. So it will only be a ball that contain fill and lines.
Okay, how do I do
Double,
that?
you just click on the ball one time and then right click on it on the ball and break. It's break,
Break
break apart.
apart.
Yeah, that break the symbol. So inside the ball, okay, do the same for ball two. You can do Control B. It also work.
Uh,
And now if you click on your ball the blue one, double click on it, or and now if you click in it, oh, why is okay? You have another symbol in it. I don't know why. If you look at in the bar at the top, it's written scene one ball button and then ball one. So your ball button contains a was containing a button which was containing a ball. So you don't need all that. We'll go in ball button, which okay, we are in ball button. So break apart this symbol also.
this one.
Not this one. This one is the main one. This
Okay,
one,
this one.
yeah. So break apart,
Control B.
Control P. So now you only have a symbol at the inner stage, which is ball button.
Let me just change that. Ball. Whoops.
You won't be able to do that because there are already is a ball one. So delete your ball one in your library.
Okay.
You can also delete the ball click